Right now, I'm on my way to Indigo Bay. Now, this is a fairly new area, as in terms of a residential region that's being built up right now. And this space is going to drastically change in the next 5 years. So now is the time to see it before that happens. So if you get a chance, there's a pretty decent beach here. There's a really nice restaurant and plenty of houses. So let's go take a look at that. So just like many of the residential regions in St. Maarten, there is a security gate here. And just so you know, you can go right through. Because even today, it's wide open. There's no one even stopping me. Sometimes that gate is down. Sometimes they ask where you're going. Sometimes you just wave. A lot of options here. So this is Indigo Bay. To get to the restaurant and the beach, you just follow the signs for Indigo Bay Restaurant and Beach. So when you get down to Indigo Bay Beach Restaurant, there's a huge parking lot. And it's actually even getting extended because they're building something over here. So the parking, there's plenty of it. Nothing to worry about there. So like I said, there's gonna be a huge change to Indigo Bay in the upcoming years. And one of those is a massive luxury hotel resort. And that is why there's a sales office behind me that is being built. So it's going to go through a big change, and St. Maarten is getting another luxury resort. It says no trespassing. So this is as far as I'll go. I'm a rule follower. I mean, there's a much easier way to the beach, but I like to test my skills. Safe, made it. Now, one thing you'll notice right now, there's so much seaweed here. And the winds have been shifting here in St. Maarten. And it sometimes causes a massive influx of seaweed. But it's not always here. So do not judge a beach by its seaweed just because of the one time you were there. However, I do understand how freaking disappointing it is when you pull up to a beach and you're seeing all this seaweed because seaweed, nasty. So it's not a very large beach, which is nice. It's pretty intimate too because not a lot of people come here quite yet. And the restaurant is fantastic. If you can have lunch there, and then you can get chairs right in front. I will say that this beach can be a little rocky. So like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of rocks right as you walk in. But once you get past them, you're in the clear. And then hopefully when you're here, there's not as much sargass and you can enjoy it. But even then, there's little pockets here where you can get in and it's okay. So it's a tiny beach, but it's a nice beach. So like I mentioned that there is going to be a new luxury resort being put in here. It's gonna be kind of a half hotel, half private villas, pools, and massive. And they're saying that it's gonna have one of the best spas in the Caribbean, along with a Michelin-starred chef. It's pretty exciting what's happening, but at the same time, it's also hard to see such natural things disappear. So, depending on how you feel about it, it's really up to you. You can go either way, but it's gonna bring a lot more tourism to the island, and it could be something that can turn into a really nice thing. We'll find out though. One thing that I do know that they're going to be doing is making this beach bigger, cleaner, and they'll probably remove a lot of these rocks that are here that I was talking about. And then they're also going to be installing a boat dock. And from what I've heard, what you'll do is you'll land at the airport, get in a boat, and they'll take you to the resort from the boat, which is kind of a cool way to get on the island if you ask me. Now, you might be wondering why I'm down on these rocks. And one thing I always try to do when I film, one, because it's embarrassing to be as old as I am holding a selfie stick. And 2, I just like to give people privacy. No one needs a guy with a beard walking down a beach when they're just trying to relax with a camera. No one wants to see that. I'm standing at one side of the beach where it's rocks. The other side, the restaurant is down there, and that's where you swim. So you can see it's not a very big beach, but as of today, I think I see 2 people here. So it's kind of a nice beach when you want to get away for a little bit. The only other thing here in Indigo Bay is residential areas. There's condos, there's houses. I can see literally 5 houses just from looking very quickly that are currently being built. So it is a place to invest. It's a place that if you do want to move to St. Maarten, you want to build something of your own or find something that's available, this is a great spot to do it because it's up and coming. With the resort coming in and this whole area is going to change, it could be a really good opportunity for those who invest. I don't invest, but that's some words that I've heard people say. And since I didn't mention this in the beginning, some of you may be asking yourself, where is Indigo Bay? Never heard of it. Well, it's in a really cool spot actually. You are going to be between Simpson Bay and Phillipsburg. It's kind of a cove in there. So you can get to Simpson Bay super quick. You can get to Phillipsburg quick. You're not far from a lot of the things you want to be close to. So it's a cool spot to be. Definitely gonna be up and coming. And I'm excited to watch the development of this area over the coming years. Thanks for watching Phil Friday. I'm here in St. Maarten, collecting as much information as I can about this place. I appreciate you watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Friday.